What is going on, guys? Jack here, and I am doing my upcoming Barclays Premier League predictions. So I watched the opening weekend of the Barclays Premier League, and I just thought I'd give my thoughts on how I think the season's going to go, how I think it's going to finish, and all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's start in 20th position. The first club I've got here is Burnley. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, why Burnley in 20th position? And I'm going to put all my reasoning behind why I think they're going to finish where they're going to finish. And, you know, I think it's going to be a great season. So Burnley, I just don't see the depth in their squad. I think the spirit's there, but that can only take you so far. I think the only chance they've got staying up is keeping Andre Gray fit. Other than that, I think they're going to struggle this season. I think they're going to finish bottom. And, you know, this is probably one of the hardest. You know, every single Premier League season it gets harder and harder to predict with the amount of money that's being spent. You know, it's hard to see where and when which clubs will finish. So I've gone with Burnley in 20th position. And I think that's a fair enough, you know, thought behind it. You know, the 2016-17 season is going to be a big one. There's going to be a lot of surprises. And I think, yeah, I'm going to start with Burnley in 20th position. In 19th position, and also getting relegated, I have gone with Watford. Now, I don't know with Watford. I really, really don't. I like them. I really do. But I think they're going to get themselves relegated this season. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, why do you think that? They've got rid of a great manager. Troy Deeney and Igalo, can they replicate the same form that they've had last season? I'm not sure. It's going to be a struggle for Watford this year. It might be harsh saying they're going to finish 19th, but they could finish 18th. I'm torn on this one, but I do think Watford are going to get relegated one way or another, and I think I feel bad for saying it because they had such a good start to the season last year, but they really fell off the pace, and I think that form may continue throughout the whole of the season, and they're going to struggle to stay up. So next team we've got in 18th position, it is Hull City. Now, Hull are a good side. They lost their manager though. They played really good in the opening day of the weekend, obviously against Leicester, the reigning champions, but I can't see Hull doing that well this season either. I can see them getting relegated again. It's all well and good winning your first game in the Barclays Premier League. No, congratulations, you know, you've done very well, but I don't see enough quality in that team to stay up. Yes, they won with most of their team out injured, but Leicester just didn't look like a good team in that game. I think that they're going to struggle this season too, but Hull, you know, they wanted it a bit more. Abel Hernandez will be key for them to stay up if he can keep his form up, that is. I don't know, I just can't see Hull staying up, to be fair. And in 17th position, I have gone with West Bromwich Albion. Now, a team that I don't really like them, to be fair, West Brom, and that's no disrespect to the Baggies fans, but they just, when I think of Barclays Premier League clubs, I just don't think of West Brom. I think they're going to just scrape it. I think they're going to survive, but I don't know. I really don't. It's hard to say with West Bromwich Albion because they're a team that they're just there. They just are. They're just there. And there's not much I can really say about them. They're probably one of the most boring teams in the Barclays Premier League. Again, I don't mean no disrespect, but they are. Yeah, West Brom are just a team that's just there. Moving on to 16th position, we do have Sunderland. I'm going to do them to survive. David Moyes is a really good appointment for them. He's bringing some very good players also, likes of Adnan Januzaj, the Paddy McNair. Obviously, they did lose against Manchester City for a Paddy McNair own goal, but you know, there's definitely ability in that Sunderland side. I can see them staying up. Jermaine Defoe is going to be absolutely credential for them in staying up. Likes of Fabio Barini too. They just need them players to be on their swan song and just doing well. I think it will be Defoe's last season. I can't see him staying at Sunderland. He might go back to MLS. I'm not sure. I think it'll be the last season in the Barclays Premier League though. Moving on to 15th position, I have gone with New Boys Middlesbrough, who have bought very well and very smart. Victor Valdez, Brad Guzan, Alvaro Negredo, Fabio at left back, Barajan at right back. They have got themselves a really good team here. A lot of Premier League experience, a lot of experienced guys that know what it takes to fight for survival, know what it takes to get the job done. Alvaro Negredo, what a sign that is. I believe they've got Gaston Ramirez too, unless he's gone back to Southampton. I'm not sure about that one. Stuart Dowling, David Nugent. They've got some players in there that can definitely cause trouble, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how Middlesbrough do in this upcoming season. For now, I've got it finishing in 15th position. And in 14th position, I have gone with AFC Bournemouth, a team that I actually really like. I love their story. I love what they're about. I love their manager, Eddie Howe. I think he's going to guide them to maybe a 14th place position, maybe even a 13th or 12th, but big season for Bournemouth. Max Gradle's going to be like a new signing. So is Callum Wilson. They're going to miss them two players. I'm glad they're back. Again, Bournemouth are going to have a really good season. They've got some players like Harry Arter in the squad. They definitely have bought well. Obviously, Cook at the back. I really do like this AFC Bournemouth side. I really want them to do well, and I've got them finishing in 14th position. In 13th position, I have gone with Swansea City. Now, this is a bit of a difficult one. They've lost a very big player in Andre Ayew and Ashley Williams, but they bought well with Llorente and obviously Borja Baston up front. Can I see them doing any better than last season? Not really. I can see them finishing in 13th position. Say what you want about it. I think Swansea are a team that are established in the Barclays Premier League. I think they'll stay in the Barclays Premier League, but that's pretty much all I can say about it. I can't really see them doing much else this season, and to be fair, I think Swansea fans would snatch your hand off for saying a 13th place position. And in 12th place, I have gone with Crystal Palace. Now, they could be a lot further down the table, to be fair. I've gone for 12th position because, I don't know, it's something about Crystal Palace I like. They need a striker, they really do. If they don't get a striker in that is decent by the end of the window, I can definitely see them finishing about 14th and maybe seeing Swansea and Bournemouth obviously leapfrog them. But they need Connor Wickham to be on form, playing well. Their midfield's good. I like their midfield, but the loss of Yannick Bolasie will probably be, a big hit for them. Wilfried Zaha needs to obviously hit some form. It's going to be a big season for Crystal Palace, and hopefully they can do some big things. In 11th place, I have got Stoke City. Now, Stoke could easily be higher too. Stoke are a very difficult team to break down. At the back though, last season they was a little bit, not as good as the back under Mark Hughes as they was as Tony Pulis, but again, he is building a good side here with the likes of Sheridan Shaqiri, Marco and Nautovic. They have got some real options. Mama BM Duke, when he's on form, does look very, very good. I like Stoke. I like what they're about, and I think they're going to finish 11th in the Barclays Premier League this year. Let me know if you think they'll finish any different. But that is the bottom half of the table. Let's do a quick recap. I've got Burnley, Watford, Hull, West Brom, Sunderland, Middlesbrough, Bournemouth, Swansea, Crystal Palace and Stoke City at the bottom half of the table, obviously with Hull, Watford and Burnley getting relegated. And let's move on now to the top 10. And in 10th position, I have gone with the Saints, Southampton. Again, they're just a selling club, and it really frustrates me, but they will still be a top 10 club. Selling Pella's going to hurt them, but they've still got the likes of Shane Long and Charlie Austin as outlets. Sadio Mane is definitely going to hurt them, but Nathan Redmond obviously is looking like he's going to come up as a clutch buy for them. Looked very good in his debut, so I'm definitely interested to see how he does going forward. I really do like the Saints. Jose Fonte, if they can keep hold of him, be a very, very good time for them. Southampton got them in 10th place, and in 9th place is going to shock a lot of people. I have gone for Leicester City. Champions League is going to hurt them. They've just got not enough depth in their squad. Their team spirit's there, but will their ability be there? Losing N'Golo Kante was a massive loss for them. Equally, they might lose Mahrez too. It's not looking good for Leicester City. They're going to finish 9th though, which again, I don't think it's too bad for Leicester. Again, they could shock everyone this season, maybe get a Champions League spot again, but for me, I'm going for 9th place. Mahrez keeping on team would be key. That Damari Grado looks very good, and I can't wait to see how he does in the upcoming season. In 8th position, I've gone with my club, West Ham United. Now, Slavan Bilic has crafted a brilliant team. There's no doubt about it. The likes of Sofane Fagudi is going to come up clutch. Manuel Lanzini, Andy Carroll, if he keeps him fit, he's going to get goals. He really is. Mikel Antonio, will he play at right back? Will he play on the wing? We're not sure what's going to happen with that one. The adding of Frank Masaka is very good for us. I'm happy with that too. Ogbonna, massive player. Dimitri Payet, how can we forget about him? Massive player for us also. Gorkan Tor, I'm definitely intrigued to see how he does. And obviously the acquisition of Andre Ayew is incredible for us. I would definitely take that. I'm very happy with that. Andre Ayew. I think West Ham are going to get an 8th place finish. I think they're going to have Europa League action throughout the whole year too. I think they're going to get quite far in Europa League. And yeah, I think they're going to do quite well in cup competitions too. Let's move on now to the 7th position, and we have gone with Everton. Ronald Koeman, a great manager. He's going to bring a lot of pride back to Everton, and they're going to get a top 7 finish, I do think. Keeping Lukaku is key. If they get Balassi, that's incredible, along with Delafeu. I am recording this on the Monday, just before West Ham do play, obviously, against Chelsea, so that some signs may have been completed before them, but they have Balassi. Wow. What a team they're looking like. Ashley Williams is going to shore up that defence too, along with Phil Jagielka. They've got a lot of experience at the back, and I think that's going to be key for them. I think Everton are actually going to win the League Cup. That's my prediction. They're going to shock a lot of people, and I think they're going to get cup glory this season. And Lukaku, if they keep him, like I said, he's the main man. He really is. James McCartney too, or McCarthy, should I say, needs to come back. Showing back Mohamed Besic, but again, they're looking very good. And in 6th place, I've gone for their Merseyside rivals. It is Liverpool. I think they're going to win the FA Cup too. I think the Merseyside team's going to have a lot of success this season. A top 6 finish for Liverpool is really good for them. It's going to be a big season. Klopp has bought very well. Ragnar Klavan, Lloris Karius, Sadio Mane, just to name a few. Wijnaldum, they are a lot. They're an attacking heavy side, and I think that's going to improve. Obviously, you saw them on the opening day of the Barclays Premier League, or the opening weekend, should I say. The game against Arsenal was absolutely incredible. Jurgen Klopp has got himself a really good side here. I can see him finishing 6th, maybe 5th at a push. But again, I think it's more competitive at the top of the Barclays Premier League table than it ever has been. The top 4 are gone. It's more like the top 8 or maybe the top 9 now. Any team from the top 9 could definitely finish probably within, from 5th to 9th, you can finish anywhere, I think, in that position. So it's definitely going to be very close to call this season. And in 5th place, I have gone for Tottenham Hotspur. Top 4 is very possible, but I think they need a better backup striker. I'm just not sure about Janssen. I wanted him at West Ham, but after seeing him playing a couple of pre-season games and coming on for Tottenham, I'm not sure if I like him. They need new wingers too, in my opinion. Christian Eriksen's future is up in the air at the moment. Don't know what's happening with that one, but Tottenham, I think, will get a top 5 finish. They've got a brilliant defence. Their defence is absolutely unreal, and I've got them in at 5th place. In 4th place, I have gone with Arsenal. Nothing new there. They need something new. They may even struggle to get top floor, but the quality is there. Mustafi, if he comes in, brilliant sign. Remember, I'm recording this on the Monday. Nothing's been confirmed yet. I think they need a new striker and maybe a new right midfielder. If Mahrez comes in, brilliant news. I think the quality is there for Arsenal. It's whether or not they can deliver. They're a team that are known to bottle it a lot. I don't doubt the ability of Arsene Wenger at all. I think he's a great manager, but we have to wait and see what happens here. I've gone for Arsenal in 4th position. Now let's get into the interesting stuff, the top 3. And in 3rd position, I've been back and forth with this one over my head so many times. I have gone for Chelsea. Top manager, Antonio Conte, is definitely one of the top managers in the world right now. He's going to bring a lot of quality back to Chelsea. The team spirit's back. Hazard's going to be key. Willian will be on form again. Diego Costa will be banging in goals. You know what? They could finish seconds. They really could, but I've gone for 3rd position. I'm not sure they could finish second. They could even win the league. They're dark horses at the end of the day. No Champions League football. People seem to forget that. I think they're going to do very well. I really do. Oh my word. Chelsea in 3rd position. In 2nd position, I have gone for Manchester City. Pep may struggle at the start, just trying to get used to the Barclays Premier League, but I think City overall will do very well. I think they're going to do well in the Champions League too. They won't win it, but they'll have a good term in there. Some good signings. You could say they could easily win the league. Aguero, Torre, De Bruyne, Sané, Sterling. If he plays well and lives up to his potential, they've got some very good players there. And in 1st place, guys, I have gone with the notorious Manchester United. Mourinho is a massive lift to this club. He's going to bring that back. An interesting fact, they bought their 3 big signs, their 3 big targets, they've got them all in. Ibrahimovic, Mkhitaryan and Pogba. And an interesting fact about them too, or them 3 should I say, that trio. Pogba was the best performing player in the Serie A last year, according to Who Scored. Mkhitaryan was the best German performing player in the Bundesliga. That's very interesting. And obviously Ibra was the best performing player in Ligue 1. I think they're going to finish first. They got title credentials written all over them. I think Mourinho is the closest they're going to get to Sir Alex Ferguson. and I really do enjoy this one. I think it's going to be a great season in hand, and that is my Barclays Premier League table confirmed. So let's read down from the top to the bottom. Champions Manchester United. In second place, I've gone for Manchester City. It's definitely going to be a battle between the Manchester clubs this season. Chelsea are definitely up there in third position. Gone for Arsenal in fourth, Tottenham in fifth, Liverpool coming at sixth place, Everton finish in seventh, West Ham in eighth, former champions Leicester City in 9th, Southampton in 10th, Stoke City coming at 11th place, Crystal Palace coming at 12th, Swansea in 13th, Bournemouth in 14th, Middlesbrough in 15th, Sunderland in 16th, West Brom in 17th, Hull in 18th, Watford in 19th, and Burnley in 20th, with Hull, Watford and Burnley all getting relegated. Guys, what's your Barclays Premier League predictions? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm definitely very interested to see what you guys think. Have I got any right? Have I got any completely wrong? This is just my opinion, so don't take it too much to heart, guys. Hope you enjoy it, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace!